Hello everybody, this is Dapper Dan here, and welcome to my first stream ever. I am your host, the Dapper Dan. I am a member of the Black Pants Legion, which is a fun little clan that I'm involved with that we just kind of do whatever we want. Today I'll be playing MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries. For those of you who don't know, MechWarrior 5 is part of the Battletech universe, which is a fun and interesting little, not so much little, universe, full of different kinds of games, including a first-person simulator, which is what this is, and also recently was released as a turn-based squad game, similar in the vein of XCOM, except better, if you want my opinion. And also is a series of books. Well, a series of books. Think like mini-series in Star Wars. There's going to be mini-series of books in Battletech. Anyways, let's just get right into it.
In 2108, humanity
Isn't this the
began
guy
colonizing
from
the stars. Their reach would eventually span a vast region of space known as the Inner Sphere. During its golden age, the governance of the Star League, the Inner Sphere experienced unprecedented peace, prosperity, and technological advancement. But with a great rise comes a great fall. Beset by greed and mistrust, humanity splintered. The Star League crumbled. Technological advancement slowed. The great houses, each vying for supremacy, turned on one another, engaging in a series of conflicts known as the Succession Wars. Amidst this chaos, mercenaries became the proxy forces for the great houses. Numerous battlefields sprung up across the Inner Sphere, dominated by hulking war machines known as battle mechs. The year is now 3015, and these steel behemoths have become the tools of the mercenaries' trade. It's a lucrative time, yet one beset with perils of all kinds. Only the most skilled and brave among them will rise to become legend.
Legend, yeah. So that's a nice little primer into the universe. But primer, I mean like, oh, here's a little bit about what the universe is about. It's almost like basing your entire knowledge of Star Wars on the opening crawl from Episode 4. Which, don't get me wrong, is great. But it's also a very tiny snippet. Now we wait for it to load. Now, I will warn you, I have played some of this game before, not very far into it, though. So you get to see it from the front. And the gameplay is great, however, the voice acting is abysmal. Do not like it. Come on. Sorry, my computer is starting to age, so it's very slowly loading. It was great when I first got it, back in 2014. Good old 6-year-old computer. Yes, here we go. So this is actually a new addition to the MechWarrior series, is having time inside the view of a person walking around. Most MechWarrior games, you've just been inside one of these big old dudes. Nice big eye.
There you are. Come on, everyone's waiting.
Let's see if I can take care of the graphics just a little bit. Texture quality, let's bring that down to medium. Foliage, also medium. Okay. Apply. Actually, confirm. Resume. Since he's kind of having to work extra hard since I am now streaming, maybe it'd be better if I just recorded and then uploaded, but, well, I don't know what I'm doing. Boomer understanding confirmed. So, I'm holding down the shift. This is as fast as I can walk. I do love the scale of this game. It's just big, stompy robots. So we get to climb up into this little lift. And so, a little bit about myself. I'm actually a native of the United States, as you can probably tell. And I just like to play games. I also get a lot into politics, but I will strive to keep that out of this channel because this channel is just meant for people to have fun.
Hopefully nothing explodes during the test, mate. I'm pretty confident you won't need to eject. No promises though, eh?
You know, a lot of you probably rolling your eyes like, oh, it's another startup YouTuber. Well, I don't consider myself a YouTuber. I just stream. I'm mostly doing this so I could play Jackbox Party Pack with my family across the United States. I think I missed the buttons there, but okay.
Armor and structure display up. Weapon systems up. Tactical display up. Everything looks good to go. Keep in mind there's parts on that mech that are at least 200 years old. So ease it forward slowly and we'll see how it goes. And don't forget to hit the brake once you're clear of the hangar. Look at her go, eh? That's my girl. She's a beauty, isn't she? Certainly is.
So this game plays a little bit more like a tank simulator rather than a first-person shooter. Like you have to be concerned as to where your feet are facing.
Nice work. Now revert to your drone cam.
Drone cam? Oh. I never use this. But mine a cool little Centurion.
Okay, now let's make sure the torso is working properly. Try looking around in all directions.
I don't like this view as much just because it kind of breaks my immersion.
Good. As you can see, the torso rotates independently from the legs. Your direction of movement, therefore, may differ from the direction you're actually looking. If you check your tack screen, you can see your current leg orientation is represented by the dotted line, and your torso orientation is represented by the cone.
Up on the map there, yeah.
Go ahead and try auto-aligning the torso with your legs.
I hate waiting for this. C. Alright.
Now move your torso to the left or right. Then try aligning your legs with the torso this time.
I just did.
Looking good.
Let's go.
The mobility course is next. Show me how fast you can get through those turns while still hitting each of the waypoints.
Yeah, right, there's actually one of my favorite mechs. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to. Heh. I thought we were leaving this bloody place. Okay. Alright. Did I hit a vehicle? Normally you can just stomp right through the vehicle. Oops, I think I knocked over one of the lamps.
Nice work. The Centurion was made to have a good balance between speed and firepower. All we have to do now is find out if the
Now, there are dozens, if not hundreds, of different kinds of mechs in the universe, depending on what era you're in. we're kind of early on in the Battletech area, but not super early on. Because like there's Star League, and then there's the Succession Wars, which is where we're at now, which is then followed by the Clan Wars. The Clan Invasion, I should say.
I once slammed the hunchback I was piloting right into my instructor's javelin. Oh man, was he
There's a dragon there.
Captain Mason.
The Lucas.
Go ahead, Rihanna.
Thought you'd want to know that all repairs to the Leopard have been completed.
This is a very good looking
We are
game.
space-worthy and ready to take on our next contract.
And has pretty good sound design too,
How's it
which we'll find
comparing?
out in the combat part of this tutorial.
He's a natural, just like his old man.
I see humility is still in short supply, as usual. Just don't break that mech. We need it in full working order.
You guys would probably see better renditions on other streams, just because some people have better video cards than I do, but this will do.
Weapon systems are now online, gents. Be gentle, hey?
See what I mean by the voice acting? It's just atrocious. There's a little bollocks in it. I could do better.
Weapon group 1. You're free to fire whenever you're ready.
One thing that is great about this game, though, is the destruction physics of the buildings. Like, you can actually carve a path through the buildings. The last MechWarrior game, MechWarrior 4, which came out early 2000s?
Okay. Take note of your ammo.
The whole building would come down.
Always remember to manage your reserves. You run out of shells in the middle of a firefight, it could be your last one.
Yeah, but although that was a great game, that was my introduction into the MechWarrior.
Fire them when ready.
No, it wasn't. It was the first one I had, I should say. Boom. I do love a good explosion.
Alright, that's good enough. Those lasers generate significant heat. You can see the
But
temperature
first
readout next to your
first
armor
MechWarrior game I
structure
ever
display.
played, I
All
think was
weapons generate heat when
MechWarrior
fired. You overheat
2.
your rig during a firefight, and it
That was
can
at a
trigger
friend's
shutdown,
house.
so keep that in
That was a
mind.
long time ago. I was in Cub Scouts still.
Now for the fun stuff. Long-range missiles are set to Weapon Group 3. The target lock has been disabled for the moment.
Then I got
but never
MechWarrior
mind
4
that. Just
because
go
it was
ahead and
at
fire
Walmart.
well.
What was it?
Well, as
Oh,
you
that's
can
right.
see, LRMs don't track unless you have a target lock on something.
And it was awesome. I loved it.
They're as dumb as
Wasn't
those
any good at it,
provided.
but I loved it.
Let's try targeting
And that was when I
first.
first discovered
And this time
MechWarrior.
before you fire your LRMs.
Target acquired.
Missed.
Makes
There
a
it
hell of
goes.
a difference having that target lock, doesn't it? Next step is to test moving and firing at the same time. I've set up a series of aerial targets for you. Move through the aerial combat course as quickly
Here we go.
as you can and shoot the drones down. I'll meet up with you on the other side.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Let's see. Got him. Eventually, we're going to start firing things that shoot back. And that'll be exciting.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
This game is actually interesting because you actually have to run your own mercenary company. So you have to like pay for repairs, decide what missions you're going to take,
Target
you
destroyed.
know, the whole shebang. Well, you don't have to worry about like personnel beyond piloting, well, beyond the pilots for your mechs. Now, mechs usually come in squads called lances, which are made up of 4 mechs. This game does support online co-op. They used to, and ooh, wait, I missed one. It's right above me, isn't it? There it is. Alright. In the old MechWarriors, you did have online versus, like online adversarial gameplay. But they haven't with this game because they have something called MechWarrior Online, which they don't want this to dig too much into. It's a free-to-play model, and it's not bad, it just lacks balance, because it has just about every mech in the frickin' universe. So yeah, very little balance, but it's still fun to play. Especially if you get on with people who know what they're doing, either on your team or the enemy team. Ideally on both.
Each with differing damage profiles. You should see them in the ravine below. Target the first one on your left. You can zoom in on the target for a more accurate shot, if you need to. Targeting and telemetry seem to be working. Note the center torso on that first mech. It's reading heavily damaged. Destroying the CT will destroy the mech no matter its relative condition. Go ahead and destroy the center torso.
That one hit terrain.
See that second mech? Both legs are heavily damaged. With one leg destroyed, mechs become
Yes,
easy
come
targets.
on.
Both legs? It's over for them. Take out both legs.
Take out both legs. It's kind of a slimy voice.
Nicely done. The cockpit on that third mech is seriously damaged. It's a difficult shot to make, especially in the chaos of battle. But the fastest way to take out a mech is to eliminate the pilot. Go ahead and
Come
try
on,
shooting the cockpit.
let me target him.
Target acquired.
There we go.
There you
Got
go.
him.
Now we're almost done.
Ha,
The battle
one shot.
simulation I've set up for you is the last hurdle. Follow me. You're gonna go head to head with an urban mech. They're slow and poorly armored. Perfect for this particular test. Should be a piece
Urban
of cake
mechs,
for a pilot
they're
like
kind of a
you.
running joke in the Battletech universe just because they're so funny looking and also not always the most useful. But because they're just a walking meme, there's just full of... There's, like I said, there's a ton of memes, and it seems like almost everyone on MechWarrior Online needs to have one for the memes, because Urbies. If you don't believe me, check it out yourself.
Target acquired.
Oh, dang, I lost it. Oh, he's inside my minimum range. That's unfortunate. See if I can take off that auto cannon, because that's the biggest damage dealer. Where is he at? Yep, got the auto cannon. Just got that itty bitty small laser. Missed most of that. Come on. Got it. Nope, not quite, actually. I think I got that time. Now just die! Yep, get him.
I think we can call it a day. The Centurion seems fully fit and ready for battle. Let's head back.
Anesthesia mate. Go on. Slow old man. Let's get a move on.
When we get back to the base, we'll buy Fahad a few beers to say thanks. Yeah, of course we'll have to listen to him gripe about how rough we are on his battle mechs.
This is so
Hey, I suppose,
boring at
for
this
having one
point.
of the best mechanics in the entire inner sphere.
Captain Mason, my sensors are showing multiple dropships.
Oh, here we go. Now the plot thickens.
I'm showing over a dozen bogies. Captain, I think we're under attack.
Oh, you think, eh?
Come on, let's go. We need to get back to the base.
Ah, big old dropship. Although I think it's silly that they didn't at least strafe the thing. Or that the thing didn't strafe them with lasers. Ooh man, my computer's chugging along. Render, baby, render. Oh my goodness, come on.
Get to the base now. I'm gonna try and draw them off. By yourself?
Even when I'm
We can fight them together.
not streaming, my
No.
computer struggles with
From
that
what
particular
Rihanna
scene.
says there's too many of them. Don't worry, I'm just gonna distract them. I'll
Ah,
catch
cheap
up with
trick.
you.
He used jump jets and they don't have any jump jets.
Commander, the base is under heavy bombardment. I've ordered a full evac. You need to hurry.
Why am I not turning around and just shooting that thing down?
Copy that.
And why is my mech just falling apart? So like I said, not all the narrative elements of this game are great, but the technical elements
Who
are.
are you?
Is this really the way you want to play this? Seriously?
Listen to her, Nikolai. It'd be a shame to have to kill you.
Sorry about that. Somebody approached my door. My door chime was like, "Hey, there's somebody at your door," even though they haven't pressed a button yet. It's one of the benefits of Ring. Usually it's an Amazon package or something. Why are you not shooting back, you lemon? What kind of buffoonery is this? We're just gonna get wrecked by a little VTOL is all. Don't worry about it.
Hold on, Commander. I'm getting us out of here.
Yeah. Alright. But where the tanks come from? Ah, whatever. See that little guy there is Commando, and I enjoy the Commandos. They're pretty fast. They're like a really good balance between speed and punching on light class mechs. Except that guy just got shreked. Ah, there's one of my favorite mechs though, the Hunchback. You can probably guess which one that is. They have a big ol' AC-20, which is just a massive cannon on their shoulder. They don't typically have great range, but, oh, well, guess no honor among thieves. But they have a big old tank cannon, does terrible damage. I was playing the tabletop game of Battletech and had a Hunchback on it, and got a lucky shot off with that AC-20. It hit somebody right in the head, and, well, it splashed the pilot to the four winds. So I'm going to go ahead and end the stream there. I want to thank you all for joining me, and join back tomorrow, or maybe not tomorrow, but soon, and I will have a video up of me actually doing some fun things with this game.